Imagine the sound of chicken sizzling in the pan, the smell of amazing seasonings filling the air, and the taste of a perfectly cooked chicken taco. Today I'm going to be taking you step by step on how to cook a chicken taco. The first step would be preparation. The second step would be combining all the ingredients together. The third step would be cooking it. So the first step is making chicken tacos, and it's preparation. First, you need to make sure your hands are washed because you don't want germs inside your food because that's just nasty. And then you will need boneless chicken, tortillas, seasonings, and toppings. If you prepare these items in advance, it will make your process so much more easier and so much more smoother. Now that your ingredients are ready, it's time to bring the flavor into your chicken. The seasonings I used was Slap Your Mama, garlic powder, onion powder, sesame, seasoning salt, pepper, adobo, and some others I can't remember right now. Now that your ingredients are ready, it's time to bring the flavor into the air. Cooking the chicken is the most important step because if you eat raw chicken, you can get very sick, and that's not good at all. Start by seasoning your chicken with the spices. This part will give the tacos their taste because if you have plain tacos and with no seasoning on them, it's just gonna taste like chicken and yeah. Then once you're done, you're gonna cook your chicken on the skillet on medium to high. Make sure you have oil in your skillet because if you don't, your chicken will stick to your skillet and it will burn the chicken, and you don't want to eat burnt chicken. After you cook the chicken onto the skillet, you're gonna put it in this thing that I don't remember what it's called. Darn. Okay, skip that part. So once you're done, after you put it inside it's a warmer. Once you put it inside the warmer, you're gonna let it sit in the warmer for 20 minutes, and you're gonna put it back on the skillet and cook it some more. So that way your chicken is fully cooked through, and you know that it's fully cooked through. After you cook it on the skillet, you're gonna let it cool off because it'll be very hot. Then what I do is I have a chicken shredder. I put my chicken inside the shredder and I twist it so the chicken can shred up. After you do that, you're gonna add more seasoning to the chicken because it's not bland. And then you're put your chicken into the crock pot for about an hour or two so that you can make sure that the seasoning soaks into the chicken, because while it's in the crock pot will hold the steam and it will help the seasoning stay inside of your chicken. After that, when your chicken is ready, you can put your tacos together. Some people just like cheese, some people like guacamole, some people like sour cream. I don't like really any of those. But then you'll cook your tortillas. How you cook your tortillas is, I didn't cook them, guys, sorry. But how you cook your tortillas is you put them on the pan. Don't use the same pan that you cooked your chicken on because it'll just taste nasty. Normally what I do when I make my chicken tacos is I put oil, a little bit, just the smallest bit of olive oil on my pan. I put the tortilla on. Sometimes I'll melt some white cheese on it and then I'll flip it over. And that's if you're making burrito chicken tacos, which I do love, and I do make those more often than regular chicken tacos. And then, but if you're not making burrito chicken tacos, what you'll do is you'll put your tortilla on the pan. You'll wait till it gets a little bit of brown on it, but make sure your edges are kind of crispy because it adds more flavor to your tortilla. And then after that, I normally make pico de gallo, but I did not make that today. But you can also put that on there with your tortilla on the pan, and it will simmer the flavor from the pico de gallo onto your tortilla. Then after you do that part, you're going to put your tortilla on a plate, put your chicken on the plate as well. Sometimes if you use bigger tortillas, you can make a loaded chicken taco, which is much more tastier because it has all the spices and ingredients and pico de gallo and all the other stuff that you like in your tacos on it. And then you'll put your lettuce, your cheese, whatever toppings you like, and then after that you'll have a perfectly good tasting chicken taco.